So we'll go over the basic technique when it comes to reverse lunges for the glutes, and then I'm gonna show you with 2 dumbbells, with 1 dumbbell, I'll show you with a barbell. But if you have access to a Smith machine or another implement that you'd like to use, you're very welcome to. Doing lunges with more stable machines is awesome. I just don't have them here. The first thing I wanna say when it comes to reverse lunges is to not overthink it. Yes, we're trying to target the glutes, so I'm gonna show you how to do that, but it might look a little different for you than it does for somebody else. So when we're trying to target the glutes, we want to do 3 things. We want to send the hips back, we want to stay leaned forward, and we want to keep our weight over our front heel. So sending the hips back, staying leaned forward, keeping the weight over our front heel. A lot of people stress about having a perfectly vertical shin when you're trying to target the glutes. But when it comes to reverse lunges, we don't actually want a perfectly vertical shin. You actually want a little bit of shin angled forward. That's gonna help you push forward and stand up. So as you step back, send the hips back, lean forward, keep the weight over the front heel, and you should end up in a position something like this, standing up all the way between each rep. And this question comes up a lot. How much should my back foot be working? The back foot is absolutely working and helping you get back up to the top. And that is a feature of the exercise. So don't be afraid to push off your back foot too, even though it is primarily a front leg exercise. The first way you can load this up is with 2 dumbbells. I just think it's gonna be the most practical for everybody, and it's really easy to target the glutes. Hold the dumbbells at your sides, and as you go down, keep them over that front heel, right? Not back by your hips. Out over that front heel. That's actually going to help encourage a more glute focused technique just by keeping the dumbbells over that front heel. Now, if you find balance to be a limiting factor when you're doing lunges, you are more than welcome to hold on with one hand and use a single dumbbell to load this up. And that'll look something like this. I prefer holding the dumbbell in the step back leg, but it really doesn't matter. And so if I'm working my left leg here, that means my left arm is holding on, my right leg is stepping back, and I have that same lean forward technique. You're also totally welcome to load this up with a barbell on your back. Some people will just really enjoy it a little bit more. There's no grip component. It's a little bit more scalable, but it's entirely up to you what implement you want to use. If you're gonna use a barbell, all the normal barbell placement tips come into play. Hands are gonna be a little bit outside shoulder width. You're gonna get under the bar and make sure the bar is resting on your traps, not on your neck, on your traps. If you're comfortable with a low bar position, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm gonna teach a high bar position here for now. Step up with 2 feet, take a step out of the rack, and then you're doing the same technique that we just went over. Step back, slight lean forward, step through. If you are familiar with a low bar position, it will make that lean forward a little bit more natural. At the end of the day, the implement you use is pretty arbitrary. I want you to pick the one where you feel the most comfortable and the most stable, where you can work close to failure with good technique.